Katie said he's been taken by your toughness.
Oh yeah.
Underrated edge. Like, how do you feel like you're fitting in here?
I mean, that's nice to hear. I was hoping he'd seen it in the 10 years we played against each other, but it's been good. You know, I got a great group of guys around me. Kind of elevate my own game. You know, when you play with such great players around you. So no, that's nice to hear. I'm gonna keep doing it.
You like your 3-point shooting as well?
Yeah, you know, that's something I've been working on. When I got into the league, I wasn't really a shooter, so every summer I put in crazy amount of time just shooting the ball, and it's paying dividends.
You say it elevates your game to play with these guys. How specifically is it?
You know, just obviously the work they put in, and on the court, you know, it opens up a lot of opportunities for me to just take advantage of my skills out there. You know, every time you pass the ball, you got an opportunity to get an assist. That's the kind of dangerous players you know we got on this team. So just trying to read the game when they're coming off screens, trying to put the ball in the right position for them to shoot the ball, and you know, set good screens, crash the boards, whatever I need to do to help this team win.
Did it take a while to adjust to that, to say, man, I really...
It was probably just more of my conditioning, just being able to play how I want to play. I feel like in the preseason, maybe you know, I thought I came in good enough shape, but until you play basketball 5-on-5 full speed, you're not there. So I feel like I'm there now. I feel like I can really go for every rebound I want to go for, and without getting tired, and setting screens, and then just running the floor. So it feels good to be out there.
So a different level of conditioning needed with these guys playing?
I don't know. It's the NBA game, you know. After a summer, I usually don't play that much 5-on-5 in the summer. I try to just build my body up and just get ready for a long season. So once you're out there playing 5-on-5, you kind of need a few games under your belt to get in game condition, I'd say.
You told me a couple of weeks ago that you feel like you're playing basketball again.
Yeah.
Before you were kind of like.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that in terms of?
I just feel like I've been limited. You know, in some systems, you know, you're trying to find your role and know your role, and my role here is more free than it's ever been in the league. I'd say maybe in my rookie year I had some freedom because I just played, but. You know, coach wants me to you know, take the ball and you know, just play my game, and that's something I've been missing. You know, I've been setting screens and getting to the corner and shooting threes, and you know, here it's more, you know, being involved in the plays. You know, so it feels good.
Did he tell you that coming in, Kerr?
Yeah, he told me that this summer. You know, when they called after Utah waived me, he told me, you know, we want you to come in here, and you know, we need your abilities. You know, I've seen you play in your years in the league, and you know, we want you. So. That was obviously a reason why I told my agent, you know, don't even listen to anybody else. I want to come here and play for Coach Kerr.
You've been around for a while. Was it intimidating at all? Get that call?
No, intimidating, definitely not. Happy, yes. You know, I've been in this league for a while, so I don't really feel pressure anymore, to be honest. And you know, it's just fun to be around such great players and being able to play the game you want to play, and just with the freedom that we play with, and the system that we play with, and. You know, the coaching staff here at the organization, everything is top notch, so it's been awesome.
How much does it bother you to be labeled as a shooter?
I've never been labeled as a shooter before, so hey, if they want to label me as a shooter, that's fine. I got a lot of things that I can do, but you know, being labeled as a shooter, I mean, they're going to get out, and then I can put the ball on the floor and find somebody else, or get to the rim, or whatever it might be. So I'm trying to work on every aspect of my game. But if I'm labeled as a shooter, I definitely wasn't labeled as a shooter coming into the league. So that's just you know, appreciate my work.
You played against DeMarcus at the time. How do you envision adding that type of talent to the team you are in?
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to have him back. You know, he's a force down low. He can shoot the ball. He's a super talented player. So I know he's going to help us a lot. You know, so I can't wait to see him back on the court with us. I think he's going to bring another dimension to our game.
What will that adjustment process be like, though? I mean, it's another pretty high usage guy, obviously, post guy, which you guys don't usually go to.
We kind of go into post, you know, split actions and stuff like that. And he's a great passer out of the post, so we can definitely use his post game. And teams are going to have to double him. He's a force down there, so it means more open shots for everybody else.
Is there a sense of anticipation with him practicing down in Santa Cruz, like this big change about to happen?
No, I think he should take some more time. He's fine. He's getting there. Like, we need him coming March, April, May. You know, that's when we need him. So he can take his time, but he's definitely getting there. He's looking good in practice. He's looking good, obviously, down in Santa Cruz. So, but, you know, I don't know how you say it, but hurry, slow.
How much have you talked to him about your late stages of coming back from the Achilles?
Yeah, I mean, we talk every now and then, just making sure he's good. But you know, everybody's different, so everybody's body's answers differently to that kind of injury. But I just tell him to take his time, do extra on the injured leg always, every day. Just stretch a little extra, do a little extra work on that leg, and you know, that's stuff that's been helping me through my career.
You didn't play
at this point. At this point in time, after.
What is he? 10 months, 11 months? Yeah, I took my time. You know, after I tore my Achilles, my trainer told me, you're not playing this year. So I kind of took it extra slow and just got prepared for the next season, which was that was the lockout year. So it gave me like 3-4 extra months. So I didn't play until 15, 16 months. So I took it extra slow. I can't really compare it to a guy who's wanting to come back this year.
What were your first 8 games like back?
It was lockout year. It was crazy year. I barely remember that, but we were playing back-to-backs, and I was fine. I mean, like, I took extra time. Like I said, I took 16 months, so I was fine. I never really had a problem with my Achilles after that.
Was there a psychological hurdle for you at all those first couple games when you?
No, not really. I thought about that a few times, but from what I remember, no, I just was so happy to play basketball again and felt strong. Like I said, I took a lot of time off and I didn't really miss a beat, I felt like. So psychologically, I was fine.
Did it take a while for you to feel totally natural physically?
Yeah, I'd say it took me probably a couple years until you feel like, okay, I'm back better than I was before. You know, it's an injury that's going to take a little bit of time, but once you're back, you're definitely back. I never had any problems with it after.
There was a play last week. I can't remember who you were playing against, but Steph had an open 3, and nobody would have said don't take that shot, but instead he threw it down to you. And I think that's kind of is it the kind of
yeah. I mean, that's the kind of confidence that we have on this team, man. We got some great players, but even better teammates. You know, I'm new here this year, but I feel like I've been here for a few years. That's the kind of team camaraderie we have here, and the way we move the ball, the way we play basketball. It's fun to play, and it's even more fun to watch.
Just follow up on the 3-point shooting. Is there anything now that you can see it from the inside of the Warriors that strikes you about the 3-point shooting, like improvisation?
Just the movement that we have, the screens, the constant movement. You know, you knew you were. I never really guarded Steph or Clay coming off screens, but you know, after they come off a screen, there's another screen coming and stuff like that. Just the movement and the flow of our system. It's hard to guard.
You played a lot without Steph and Draymond, those guys when they were out. Now that they're back, does that change what you do off the bench at all?
Not really. You know, I'm just, like I said, just trying to come in there and help in every aspect I can. If that's grabbing rebounds, setting screens, shooting open shots, whatever it might be. So it doesn't really change. Obviously, our pace has been a lot better with Draymond and Steph coming back. We're really pushing the ball. We're kind of getting back to Warriors basketball. So, but my game now, I'm just trying to help every which way I can.
Do you think Steph can shoot 50% from 3 for the whole season?
Definitely. I mean, I could probably shoot 60. No, he's. I mean, obviously the best shooter I've ever played with. Him and Clay and. You know, it's awesome to have that kind of talent around you, and it always, you know, puts pressure on the defense too. So it opens up, you know, opportunities for us.
You guys ever talk shooting? Obviously, your shots are.
Yeah, I mean, we play a lot of cards. We travel a lot, so obviously shots come up and we talk. But it's more golf shots than basketball shots, I think.
I think we asked you a single Toronto question.
Good.
You faced them 2 weeks ago. What do you recall about that game, taking it to overtime and the fight you guys had?
Yeah, I feel like we had that game. It was a good game. You know, best team in the East. They played a good game. But you know, we're back in full force, and then we're ready to go at them tonight. You feel like we owe them, so it's gonna be fun.
They've played well without Kawhi. What do you think is about that team, that system that allows them to play so well without their
credit to Coach Nurse. You know, got a good system with some good players, and you know they're moving the ball. They got, like I said, they got good players. So, but we'll see tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.